What is going on out there, peeps? Okay, so woke up this morning, start watching the stock market, of course, and listening to the news, trying to see if there's anything outstanding or exciting. I will get into the gold market, silver market in my stock watch video. I've been kind of neglecting that lately. And had I done it last Wednesday, I'd have looked like a superstar. But since then, we've seen a slight drop in some specific areas. So, nonetheless, the one area that I'm very happy about, that I am watching very closely, is gold and silver. They broke through a resistant level, and it's been supported. So, they're still there. And even when the market has been pumping up and dumping, it's still able to stabilize where it is, which shows me that those two particular precious metals are being they're stable. There's a lot of support for those prices. This is very good for those of you like me who continue to try to stack up more and more. Take advantage of it while we can. All right. Anyways, you guys, I got Pimpy's investment chat. It's the same name as my YouTube channel. In here, we do talk about gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, foreign currency investments, no political stuff, please, in this group. There is another group for that altogether. All right, you guys. So just investment stuff here. It's free to join. The link will be in the description. If you're going to talk about political stuff or current events or how much you love Trump like I do, then go to this group. It's called The Hidden Things in Front of Your Eyes. All right. We do talk about all kinds of current events as well as political things and other items that most people might feel are conspiracy things like 9/11, false flag events, those types of events. The description, or the link is in the description. Both groups are free. That's what I do. I keep them there because I want open dialogue. That's what I appreciate most about both the groups. So let's get into what's going on in Iraq, because so far it's been a consistent stream of very good news. You know what I mean? No, I will say good news, and then every now and then they'll throw in some very good news. But, unlike, remember this time last year, we were all pumped up, and then all of a sudden, just towards August, Mahdi decided to resign. Everything just blew up in our faces. So we are closely, excitedly watching what's going on in Iraq. All right, so I told you there's a couple things I'm looking at happen before our boy Al-Kadhimi makes his way on over yonder here to hang out with Trump. Okay, so one of them is the agreement between the Kurdistan region and Baghdad will be reached. And it feels like they're there, very, very close. That's what I'm hoping for, because it plays a big part in what I think is going to happen. To complete the talks and resolve the comprehensive agreement, Erbil sends a delegation to Baghdad again. All right, so the delegation from the Kurdistan regional government will go to Baghdad after obtaining the approval from Council of Ministers to complete the talks in the hopes of reaching a comprehensive agreement. Previous visits resulted in progress in the negotiations between the two parties, but there are disagreements over technical points and is on the way to solution in accordance with the Constitution. According to the government sources, Baghdad is asking the Kurdistan regional government to deliver its oil completely with 50% of the revenue from the border outlets in exchange for 600 billion dinars. While the region requests to deliver oil and half of the revenues in the crossing in exchange for 650 billion dinars. So where are we at? We're off 50 billion between the two parties. Come on, meet me halfway, man. I'll do 625, you do 625. Let's get her done. All right? So that's important. And you heard me talk about this. We really want the agreement between Kurdistan and Iraq to be knocked out before our boy Al-Kadhimi comes here. It's really important. We want to get the thumbs up from our girl Blast Heart from the United Nations. And that might go a long way in achieving what I'm hoping needs to be done. And that is the recognition of the sovereignty of Iraq when Trump comes out and announces it. Let's keep our fingers crossed. A new missile attack was thwarted in the green zone, central Baghdad. So what had happened is, of course, you guys know we got the Patriot missile system over there, foiled at dawn on Sunday, a missile attack that attempted to target the United States Embassy in the heavy fortified green zone and the center of the capital of Baghdad. Again, I brought this up before, which I think is interesting, and that is this. You have these armed groups of gangs running around, and they want the coalitions and the United States out of their country. But you would think if they really wanted them out there, they would just behave themselves for a short period of time because Trump wants them out as well. But if you keep attacking Americans, that's just going to provoke people and we're just going to stay there longer. Doesn't it make sense that you would just go, yeah, you know what? If they're leaving, and Trump's already said they're leaving, why don't we just hang back here and chill? Let's wait for them to leave. It's not going to be long. And then go back to being rascals. That's what I just don't get it. But anyways, nonetheless, the Patriot system detected a missile and they were able to go over there and unarm it, take it apart, and destroy it. So this is good. Again, the Patriot missile system is a successful system and it's worked very well. The work announces the date for the payment of social protection salaries and carries the financial reason for its delays. All right, well, who are we delaying against and what's going on? There is no delay in launching the fourth batch because the ministry distributes a batch every 2 months, and it's distributed the third batch for the fourth and fifth, which is, of course, May through, it looks like it's saying October, or no, May through July. Sorry, because on one side they show you 5/25, on the other side they show you 7/10 or 10/7. So no, it's for July 10th. Okay, so they have it there. The date of the distribution has not come, and we confirm the distribution of social protection salaries next week after the funding reaches next Sunday. The delay of funding caused by the Ministry of Finance and not the Ministry of Labor. Well, we know what's going on. There's been a lot of auditing going on, making sure that people that are getting the money deserve the money and not having criminals who are corrupt take money that does not belong to them. So yeah, we know that they've been doing this kind of auditing. This is what needs to be done. This is a huge step towards showing the world that they're not corrupt. All right. And I think it goes a long way with our girl, Miss Blashart, over there in the United Nations. A joint operation, the epic liberation of Mosul, was the gateway to complete the military victory against terrorism. Yes. Okay. In 2017, when Kurdistan and Baghdad worked together, that's when they were able to go in there and they were able to liberate the city of Mosul from the clutches of the ISIS terrorist gang. As it was an Iraq national epic in which all security forces and citizens joined forces to achieve this victory as part of the operation. Liberation operations began on October 16, 2016 from the southeast north of Mosul, and they achieved complete liberation the left coast. Then operations began to liberate the right side and the old city on February 9th, 2017. So it didn't take them very long. Well, okay, a little bit of time, few months to get in there and remove ISIS. But keep in mind, remember, ISIS had came to Iraq and established a caliphate, an actual government there. So, it was just a matter of time before Trump got tired of it, and within 3 weeks, removed them. So this is good. They were able to liberate Mosul, and they were celebrating this victory. But they should celebrate this. This is another reason why we hope Kurdistan and the Peshmerga people get together and start doing what they did before, and that is work together, guard the borders, keep people from, smuggling things into the country, and it negatively affect their economy. We need their economy to be strong. We also need the people to feel safe. All right, we will need outside investors to come into Iraq to invest in Iraq, and they won't do that if they're not feeling safe. And no good to go in there and start a business if there's smuggling going on. Okay, so what else? The new development, the return of the Peshmerga to conflict areas. Yes, so the forces are joining up again. The Kurdistan forces, along with, we know this, that we're talking about this with the people from Baghdad, going back to patrolling the borders, making sure it's very secure. This goes a long way in securing the country. I keep telling people, like, look, one of the things we need to do, well, the United States is like the big brother. You know what I mean? Iraq's like the little brother. Sure, you see them fight all the time, and, after a while, you keep beating up the bullies that pick on your little brother, but eventually you go, look, man, you have to learn how to fight. Seriously. You got to stand on your own 2 feet, and that's where we are right now. Trump's saying, look, you guys have to start protecting your own people. Really, that's what we want to do. Trump is trying to end these endless wars. So we need these Kurdistan and Iraq to get together to make this happen. Okay? So they are, and they're making it happen. So that's the news. But now we've been listening to these types of articles. The thing is, like I said, I don't want to get immune to all this good news. This is good. I just don't want things to go bass backwards like it did last time. So that's what's going on for now. Look, again, I have a feeling, this is just my opinion, that we will see this agreement pounded out and signed before Al-Qademi even gets here. Again, my vision is to see Trump come out and then introduce Al-Qademi to the world, while at the same time encouraging the international community to once again, recognize the sovereignty of Iraq while removing the restrictions off their currency. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's put out some good mojo to make this happen. All right, you guys? So again, the two groups are there. Keep your political stuff over here. Keep investment stuff only over here. There are two really super fast growing groups. All right, so as I always say, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so because it helps out the channel. And when you do that, I surely do appreciate that. All right, until later on, you guys have a good one.